Hello there. Welcome back. I am Casey Pacheco, and I am your holistic nurse live. And I am coming to you with some beautiful, beautiful holistic therapy. I actually have a guest on today, and I am going to let her in. Her name is Timna Sturdivant, and she is my holistic practitioner. She is wonderful. I can't wait. We're going to have a great conversation. Welcome in, Timna.
Hi, glad to be here. Thank you for inviting me, Casey.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, we are having tea, we are having conversation, and we are about to blow the audience's mind. I said, anybody who is not tuned in, some point in their life, they will come back and tune in because we're going to be talking about frequency medicine. It is powerful and it is actually healthcare of the future. So, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Before we deep dive in, Timna, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, your qualifications, your background?
Oh, of course, I would love to. So, I am a traditional naturopath. I specialize in bioenergy and nutrition, and I am a clinical and holistic iridology. I've been practicing for 30 years, but my roots actually started from infancy. So I'm really excited to be able to share that my parents, they had a holistic mindset, and my dad actually was an accountant, and then he went back to college because he had some health issues that he felt wasn't being fixed by the medical profession like he was hoping. And so he
Hmm.
went back to school and he got his master's in herbal medicine.
Wow.
And yeah, all my life, that's just what I have known is when we got sick, we would take herbs, we would take and have some essential oils. We also my dad had a wellness clinic, and in his wellness clinic, he did offer herbal medicine and consultations, nutritional consultations, as well as frequency energy medicine tools that he used in order to help the body. So basically, it's all I know. And then I went to college and I saw the value and the science behind everything. And I've been just in my heart and soul, I always was a healer. I've always wanted to help everyone feel better. I didn't want anyone to suffer, but to know that there's non-invasive ways to help people is what really inspires me to just, keep going. I love hearing the results of people using holistic modalities, and I'm here to just share that with all of you that wants to hear.
Yes, and viewers, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you my testimony, like the people say. I'm gonna break it down. So my viewers know that for me, my journey, I was in ministry and I was bedside nursing. And when I met Timna, it was like right when I was so broken. I was a real, I was a wreck emotionally. And doctors, they said, oh, you would never have children. My cycle was all messed up. My emotions were all messed up. I mean, I just poured out until I literally had nothing to give. And I went for treatment. Timna, she does iridology. That's where they look in your eye. Super cool. If you never had it done, oh my gosh, you have to experience it.
It's
Um,
fascinating.
Amazing. And I went to her and Timna, that it got really deep because with holistic medicine, you see more than what a blood test can tell you. You see deep, deep into a person's, I would say, soul. Timna told me things about my family that I did not even know. And she was crying. She was crying after she was doing the test on me and she was crying. And I was like, what's going on? And she saw the depth of my pain. And you know me, I'm always smiling and happy. And she was like, you are in a lot of pain. And it wasn't physical pain, it was emotional pain. And so we went through treatment. We did some reflexology. I mean, I had a baby. Life got way better. So she is like true and true a naturopath. So when Timna came to me with this app about frequency medicine, it didn't take much for me to believe her, but I had to try it myself. And the results were so amazing. But I don't want to go ahead. I don't want to rush ahead. But what is frequency medicine?
I love it. So, frequency energy medicine. There's a couple ways to describe it. I'll give the scientific verbiage. Basically, it's it's recognizing that everything is and has a frequency. And having a frequency simply means that it has energy. And at the rate that that energy is oscillating or vibrating, it's actually measured in what's called hertz or frequency hertz. Okay. So frequencies are waves that move frequently in the cells, in and all the trillions of cells that make up all of your different organs. It's what keeps you alive and going. It's the electrical part of your body. It's that energetic part of the body. So when we talk holistic healing, we talk mind, body, and spirit.
Mhm.
And the body is that flesh, but the mind and spirit, that's our energy field. And that's what frequencies are. And again, all of us have all of us have we all have a specific bioenergetic blueprint, a frequency blueprint that's very unique to ourselves. And so frequencies, they're invisible waves, but they can be felt, they can be heard, whether it's a sound frequency, if it's an emotion, emotions have a frequency. As a matter of fact, emotion stands for energy in motion.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, so everything has a frequencies. Our organs, they vibrate, they have a frequency. Even the universe, everything has all the different planets, our Earth, everything has a vibrational frequency. And the importance of having your frequencies balanced, that's key. Because if you are out of balance because of stress, emotional stress, that continues with physical stress, having those frequencies out of balance actually causes disharmony in the body, and that's what can lead to disease. But back to what frequency, frequency energy medicine is, it's using frequencies to put back into balance the frequencies that are out of balance in the body. So it's an excellent, excellent, very needed, very valuable science. And so I'm excited to share that with all of you again today.
Yes, and so you've been pioneering the Solex AO app scanner. This thing is the bomb. This thing is the bomb. And I don't usually like to do this, but I have to do this. I have to show them. I have to show them because it's so incredible. And I'm so excited about it. I've been testing everybody. If I had a dog would have been tested. I have a baby. And the accuracy of this is so amazing. Let me just share with you. So I this is my own. This is my own. So you will get it uses your voice, only 10 seconds, and then it gives you your top three frequencies, the frequency that is the lowest, right? And then it uses music notes to balance you. And what I think is so amazing about this is that it tells you about yourself. It's a perfect self reflection where you can see the negative and positive and the color that you need to support that specific note and frequency. And I'm going to stop sharing right now because I can't see Timna anymore. But I just wanted to show them like how detailed, how accurate. This is like so amazing. I can
Mhm.
just shout it from
Well,
the moon.
that's all right. So I want to shout it on top of a mountain. I'll try. I tried one day,
Oh,
but
you did? Did it work?
yeah, yeah. When I, here being on all these different, these platforms like this, it's what I love to do because this is something that yes, everyone needs to know about, and I am pioneering this kind of technology. So what you just shared and showed is the Solex AO app, and what this is the original AO scanner that has been around for a few for decades. But what it is you have access to it's a biofeedback unit technology combined. So frequency biofeedback combined with a frequency generator. And that technology together is what is in the app form. So your cell phone or your laptop or your tablet becomes a biofeedback and frequency generator unit. And what this means is biofeedback is when the body is giving you feedback as to how it's feeling. So what it does is it'll scan your body using frequencies, and then it will basically ask the body like, hey, heart, how are you? And the heart will give feedback. And if the heart's frequency is not at the same range that is at its optimal health potential, that information is recorded into the report. Or if your emotions, again, emotions are measured in frequencies as well. And so if you have an emotion that shows up that maybe is a low vibrating or low frequency emotion, like depression or guilt,
Mm-hmm.
or sadness, right? Well, then that will be recorded in the report. And then what's nice about the report you showed is emotionally, you're given the frequency tones, those frequency audio tones to listen to put those emotions. Basically, I always say like neutralize the negativity. And that's how I explain by listening to those tones. It's very important that subconscious mind, it really plays a huge role in, again, your health. Actually, they say it's about 85%. And that was from the CDC. So 85% of what you think, your emotions will affect your health. So what a beautiful way to have an app, this technology in an app form for you to have access to these beneficial balancing frequency audio tones to help balance your emotions, and also to have access to the information, the biofeedback information about your organs, so you can monitor the health of your organs using the reports. So you have the emotional support and the fact that you can monitor your health. And I love the fact that frequency biofeedback, this is so fast. Like scans are done so fast. And this kind of technology, um, again, being in the palm of your hand, and also the fact that you can, um, have access to the results really quick. But little tidbit, did you know that when you are looking at your reports, you're looking at, again, the frequencies of the different body organs on a cellular level. So it's cellular level frequencies, which show things way before, weeks, months before they actually show up in blood tests. And I'm going to pause because that's very, very powerful news. Very powerful news. So when you look at your reports and you see something coming up on the report showing like a red, well, we call it double red, and obviously red is a warning sign. So if you see that biomarker showing up on your report as double red, well, on several reports, that's a pattern. And that's a pattern for you to really say, something's going on here with my whatever it is. And that means that I need to address it. Then you
Mm-hmm.
can take action. And I always say knowledge is key, but action is life.
Yes. Now, Timna, your girl over here always excited. But let me tell you, this thing every day, I find something new about this app. And I tell people, I'm like, listen, everything is for sale, but I ain't trying to sell you this. Like, I feel like this is the iPhone of healthcare.
Ooh,
Seriously. This is
ooh.
the iPhone of healthcare. And let me tell you, I did my own research and I found a research paper that was done by NASA, right? They took this thing to space because it's the same technology as MRI. It's the same technology. It's so crazy that it tells you, and I know it's right. Like, even though I haven't done my blood test for a while. It told me my triglycerides are high. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I've been eating a lot of cheese. Like, I know. Right. I know it's right, but I just think this is so profound because even though the research article was very upfront, they said the FDA did not approve it as a diagnostic. I said, you know, I have seen so many people, they're afraid of blood tests, they're afraid of sticks, they don't have time to go to the doctor, right? Even if it's something for you to be aware of what's going on in your body, right? It's better than nothing. It's
Yes. Well,
better than nothing.
absolutely. And I will share this with you. This exact same technology is being used in other countries,
Mhm.
readily so for years, decades, by the medical profession. So it's extremely, again, valuable. And here in the States, it is considered an educational tool. But
Mhm.
what a beautiful educational tool to have. You know, we have, like you said, well, we even have Fitbits, right?
Yeah.
Or we have the pulse reader, or we have different things on different apps to help with our health. But it is a phenomenal app to help with your health. Or, like you said, frequencies being used in the medical profession. Actually, I will share this too. I have on my YouTube channel, Timna QLA. I do have videos showing some different topics about frequencies and about the technology in itself, and also some different health topics. And so if you want to take advantage of doing a little bit more, research, it's great information, especially if you're a newbie. I try to put things in a way that it's informative, but it's something that you will get something out of it, but it's put in a way that's easy to understand, right? This is a completely different concept. But yes, the AO scanner is just solid. I have been familiar with these types of frequency scanners, but the AO scanner is the original AO scanner. Actually, again, has been around for decades, and to have that in an app form and it's so accurate, it's a game changer. It really is. Yeah, it really is.
Timna, I am so excited about this. I want to get it in schools. I want to get it in just everywhere. I think it would be excellent for nurse practitioners to use in their practice. After people come in for like little IV treatments, they can get the scan. I think it's excellent for them. But I think even on a personal level, if someone, a lot of people have family and, just a lot of trauma, a lot of mental illness. I think it's so beautiful that you can offer this to your family members, your children, help them understand emotions. If you have a therapist, take the scans. And I tell my clients, take it to your therapist, talk about it. Sometimes people, they feel something. And what I think is so profound is the music. People can resonate with music. They might not be able to tell you how they feel, but every person I have scanned, I know the scan was accurate. When I hear the music, they said, this is something I would choose for
Mm,
myself.
that's powerful. Yes.
What is even crazy is that when they see the colors, they say, Casey, they're either wearing the colors or they have the color as the theme in their house. You know, one person said that those three colors are the colors on my bed sheets.
Ah,
You can't make this stuff up.
it's
I
not an
think
irony.
it's
It's meant to be. Yes,
amazing
yes, yes,
that
yeah.
we don't choose colors just because of how, it's not random the colors we choose, the colors we're drawn to. It's not random the music we really
No,
like and we listen to. There is a
it's
method
what
behind
resonates.
it.
Yes.
And just on a scientific level, the body is always trying to balance. The body is constantly trying to go back to homeostasis. So when we have anxiety, when we have depression, when we are just not feeling like doing anything, and we're like, something's wrong with me, and you go to the doctor and they're looking at you like, I don't know what to tell you, therapy, and therapy is good, but sometimes there are subtle things in our life that we just don't know what it is. And to have the frequencies captured and
Yeah.
balanced through music, I haven't heard of anything as powerful as this.
Yeah, and even
And
just the awareness of that, I'll tell you, so now what I find is people more and more are understanding that concept that music plays a huge role in bettering your health, your mental, emotional health, or putting it in the other direction. People now are also heading towards, different, apps that have music, right? Calming
Mhm.
music, and
Yes.
apps that have different, like, tones and things like that to listen to, which is a beautiful thing. I'm ever so excited and grateful that this is being exposed. However, what you have access to is customized tones. That's powerful
Mhm.
because it's your own inner voice, your own mental, emotional, status that is being, again, revealed with the scan, but you're getting your custom tones, and that's why it's works so well, so fast. And like you said, I mean, I've had clients that have all sorts of, mental and emotional struggles. It's life, right? You might be going through a divorce, you might be going through a breakup, or you just
Mhm.
lost your job, or you might be grieving the loss of someone dear, or you might be an empty nester and grieving that particular situation. You might be, kids nowadays, they're going through a whole lot just trying to figure out life,
Mhm.
right? Trying to figure themselves out. And they may have some behavioral issues and they're not able to talk and express themselves, and they may not have the words, or even as adults we may not have the words to be able to express ourselves. But the beautiful thing is, again, using the tool that we have, the AO app, what the AO scan app, what that does is gives you those custom tones to offset the negative frequencies or negative emotions that are inside of the mind. And I say, hey, do the 21-day challenge, right? Listen
Yes.
to your tones. We listen to the tones in the morning when you wake up and at night before you go to sleep for 21 days. And I have yet to have a client or a friend or one of my kids or my husband to say they have not seen a difference in those 21 days. So, what you do is for 21 days, you listen to the inner voice, is the module in the scanner, in the app. It's the inner voice. You just press the button, you speak for 10 seconds, 10 seconds of your entire day or morning, right? Morning or night. And then it'll scan you. It only takes less than 30 seconds to do that. Then it'll generate your customized tones for you to listen to for a minimum of 5 minutes. So you do that in the morning, and that just clears away who knows what you were thinking about overnight, right? Life.
Mhm.
And then you do it again at night before you go to bed so you can clear away all the who knows what kind of issues and frustrations and dramas you had throughout the day. Then you get a good night's sleep. But listening to those customized tones is life changing. And for again, for little ones, and actually, did you know you can use the app on pets?
Yes, that's so amazing.
Yeah,
I
so if you have a
mean,
chihuahua like I do, I have a little Pomfrey. She's 3.5 pounds, and you know how they are. They think they're Rottweilers, right? They tap
oh
tap tap.
yeah.
But she has a lot of anxiety, and it was hard for me to even take her to get her nails clipped, to the groomers. Well, sure enough, I let her, I created this is another section of the app, creating a playlist. We didn't get into that. But anyways, I let her listen to, yes, some tones, and she now is she's just calm. She's able to go to the groomers. She used to throw up, get motion, all that. But anyway, so you can use it for pets as well. I've seen people use them for their horses and their dogs and birds. Yeah, yeah. Because remember,
Wow,
everything has a frequency. So
that's
everything,
true.
yeah, you can
That's
definitely make it.
true.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did it for my son. I did the scan for my son, and it said that he had, because he was, like, having a rough night, and it said that he had, on his low frequency, it said that it could be because of a traumatic birth, and I'm
yeah.
like, "Wow, that's like him." It's so crazy, like, he just needed to be reaffirmed, and it was beautiful. I played it, he went to sleep.
Oh,
I
sweetie,
just
there you go.
love it.
Oh, you know what I wanted to share with you? Another module of the app. because we talked about how important mental and emotional aspect is, right? Balance in the body. There's a module called Mind Sync. Have you tried that one yet?
The affirmations.
Girl, when I
Oh,
tell you, it took me a while because I knew it was going to be powerful. And let me share what it is. Okay. So, the most powerful two words, the two most powerful words that we can say to ourselves is I am. Because whatever you are, you will become.
mm,
So, it has been said that we say close to 52,000 I ams, in a day on a subconscious level. That's a lot of thought process. So, what are you telling yourself? Are you
mhm,
telling yourself, I am amazing, I am valuable, I am
mhm.
phenomenal? Or are you
Yes.
telling yourself, I'm fat, I look ugly, I have I don't know, whatever it is. I don't even want to say anything negative because I am
Uh-huh.
a positive being like you,
Yes.
Casey, right?
Yes. Yes. I am radiant.
That's right. So what this does is when you click on the module and you scan, it'll share with you which affirmations are needed for you for the moment. You get to actually record yourself saying those affirmations of self-confidence, of self-love, of wonderful things, and you record yourself saying all those things. Now let me tell you the power. When you press play and you hear your own voice speaking to you, telling you those phenomenal words of power. It is so incredible that you can get tears because you realize what you've been telling yourself all this time may have been so negative, and you wonder why you can't reach the goals that you've been wanting to reach, whether
Mhm,
it's physical goals, whether it's academic goals, whether it's entrepreneurial goals, or job, whatever it might be. It's because you're doing some serious self-sabotage, right?
mhm.
But when you hear yourself tell you how phenomenal you are, and then I'll take it to another level. Say those, listen to your affirmations in front of a mirror.
Ooh.
Boom. You look at yourself face to face, eye to eye, and you hear what you have to tell yourself. You talk about a mind shift. Absolutely.
That's
And
deep.
again, you have access to this software, this technology in the palm of your hand anytime, anywhere. Game
Yes.
changer.
It's absolutely, absolutely amazing.
Mhm.
Temna, you know, actually, when you told me about this and I saw it, I thought, this thing is going to be so much money. I was like, this is going to be
Oh,
so much money. And the price point that they have it tells me a lot about the people who
yes.
created it. It
Mhm.
told me that they really want the average person, they really want it in every home. They because what they could charge for it, they're
Mhm.
not.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, very, very true. I completely, I felt the same way when I saw it. So the actual original AO scanner um, is something that it's very expensive. It's thousands of dollars, about $40,000 plus. You had to have training, and the training also costs right? An additional amount of money. Um, Very costly. Typically, practitioners had access to it.
Mhm,
So for them to allow all of us to have, first of all, access to that kind of technology is phenomenal. And then secondly, to have it in a monthly subscription so we can use it and it's unlimited is even more amazing. And
mhm,
it is a fraction of the cost of that original AO scanner at 149 for the subscription. So a matter of a couple dollars a day, you are literally having access to a phenomenal technology that puts, I mean, the testimonials are incredible on even on my YouTube channel. I've shared testimonials from my own personal clients, everything from sleep, sleep, or to mental emotional support, to other things that we didn't talk about with the broadcasting part of the technology, using the frequency broadcasting. So just yes, very, very valuable educational tool on so many different levels. And for that price of 149 a month is just,
Yeah.
oh, ever so grateful.
Yes. Yes.
And they promised they would never, so they keep adding little, things to it naturally, right? It's an app. But the promise is that it will never go up in price. This is the price
Oh,
etched in stone. And this
yeah.
technology is only patented. It is patented and only there by the original AO Scan, and their sister company, which is the mobile part of it, is called Solex. And so, yes, 149 per month for that subscription, and it will never change. Isn't that a
That
blessing?
is amazing. That's
Yeah.
amazing. They really want healing. They really
Yeah.
want healing. And I tell people, I think it's a very good investment, especially if you are in a holistic practice or you're a mental health practitioner, you're a nurse practitioner, a physician, you're in the healthcare field, because how beautiful it is after you're having a really good session, you made progress. Now you can send them away with some tunes to listen to until your next session. I'm like, that's a no brainer. I want to
Yes.
share it with the world. And I am so grateful. And I feel so blessed that I was um, able to reconnect with you and that you were able to share this very powerful technology with me. And I thank you for your time. I thank you for your love for humanity and all the work you've been doing so far. And I will just I just like to end off every interview. If you have any words of encouragement, inspirational love to tell the audience, I just give you the screen to talk. And then
No.
if you want to leave your contact information, you can, how, if they want to reach out to you, definitely.
Oh, I
Okay.
would love to. Sure. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity. So let's see. Words of encouragement. I'm going to share this with you. Never stop educating yourself about your body. We are amazingly made. Learn about your body. Health belongs in your hands. So take control of your health by learning and educating yourself. There's a huge world out here that has a lot of holistic, non-invasive modalities to help support, your health. So seek them out. If this discussion tonight inspired you, reach out. I'll share with you my information. It's temnaqla.com, and that's my website. My YouTube is TemnaQLA, as well as, I'm on all social media platforms. But always educate yourself. And if you have any particular symptom or ailment, please know that there are alternatives or complementary solutions. Even I myself, I went through some things. I was actually, one of my stories is from wheelchair to stilettos. I wasn't supposed to be able, to walk. Well, it's been 9 years since I was told that, and I'm here. And so these are real people, real testimonials, real situations. So why not try them? We're here to tell you that they work, and that it's life changing. And these are sciences that have been around not only just for the past couple minutes that we've talked on the, or that you've learned about it here. These sciences have been around for years. These are just, they're ancient, ancient healing arts. And so we're just bringing them to the fore. And again, just speaking to any of you that are willing and open to hear, because it's something that, your wellness journey is truly it's in your control. So I just want to leave that note of never stop learning, always continue to take care of your body. Don't give up, keep moving forward, and make sure that you attach yourself to like-minded people who support who you are, people who support your journey, people who support your glow. that help and inspire you to be your beautiful, authentic self. And so I leave you with this point of lots of love, sending lots of positive vibrations, and lots of love healing vibes. And until we see each other again, I hope that you all enjoy the rest of your day, your weekend, and have a just a wonderful wellness journey. And I would love to be a part of it if you need my guidance.
You are such a healer. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
I love that. I love it. Today, someone told me the quote, so you make the third person that told it to me. Go where you are celebrated, not just tolerated.
I love it. Absolutely. I agree.
Thank you, Timna. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, listeners. Thank you for joining in. If you have any questions, if you did not get any of her links, I will leave it in the description. And then you can always reach out to me, and you know I will connect you for sure. Thank you for joining our show, The Spark is Love. And I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day and week ahead.